And then when your family's saying, you can fight this?
Can I? Can I? I wear nappies.
Look at my gums. Look at my gums and tell me fight. Okay. All right. Back home.
We're home, baby.
In the comfort of our own studio.
Of our own abode.
So patrons, what's good?
Yo.
It's the 15th.
It is.
We've missed you.
We have.
And yeah, man.
It's good to be back.
It is good to be back.
Good to be back. How have you guys been? Hope you've been blessed.
Yeah, man. Hope everyone's been living lavish. Obviously, it didn't come home, but...
It didn't come home, guys. As you can tell by my voice, it was a... It was a long night.
Bloody hell.
It was a long night.
But yeah,
it didn't come home,
it didn't come home in the end.
It is what it is. You move.
I knew it weren't coming home, bro. Everyone really knew.
Yeah, deep down.
Who didn't know?
Deep down, everyone really knew, but everyone had hope.
Fam? Especially after he banged that goal. It was actually a banging goal
Luke
as
Shaw's
well.
goal? Bro, I was like 2 minutes in, 2.5 minutes, I was thinking, of all the people... Wow, he's had a great season as well. He's had a great year. So
you know, there's times in your life when you realise like, oh, these men are professionals.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man took it on the volley and kicked it into the ground, bro. I would have spooned it up. I would have panicked in the moment.
Yeah. Man, half volleyed it to perfection. As a left back, to perfection. You'd think he does this week in, week out.
Fam?
Yeah.
Left foot, skimmed it off the floor and pinged it in. I would have spooned it.
Close net as well, close corner.
I would have spooned it.
It was an intense game, man. It was an intense game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're an Italian fan, well done. If you're not an Italian fan, no, you just supported England. Commiserations, my G's. We played well.
Yeah, man. Well. Yeah. But
it is what it is.
Bro, random. I never asked you this.
Yeah.
Just tell me about your week. I intentionally haven't really asked you about anything since I saw you. I thought I'm not even going to talk to you. Tell me about your week, fam.
My week's been long, bro. Long but busy, but good at the same time. So I was off Monday, Tuesday, because I was meant to be on holiday, but I had those 2 days off, and then I've been working since Wednesday till yesterday, really. Nothing exciting rather, and nothing interesting. It's just been work, bro. You know, I've not trained since last Tuesday. Because I've not really had the time to. And yeah, man, it's just been chill. The only positive thing, not that I won't say the only positive thing, but one of the fun things I've been doing recently, I told you I bought a projector.
Yeah,
so I've been chilling at home.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 times I've used it now. Fam, it changes the whole experience.
I bet it does, to be fair.
Because I got a projector and a soundbar, so it's connected. It changes the whole experience. We watched Spider-Man Far From Home like 4 nights ago. The movie was good, but the experience was incredible.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Is that the first time you've seen the movie?
I hadn't seen it before. I hadn't seen it before.
Snap.
So the movie was really good. I enjoyed the twist of the movie, which was really good. Jake Gyllenhaal was a good actor. When Jake Gyllenhaal put on the glasses, I was thinking, my man looks like Tony Stark. My man actually is Tony. Guys, excuse my voice. You can tell I was shouting last night because of the football. It didn't come home and I'm vexed. So yeah. But yeah, he actually looks like Tony Stark. It's like, damn, they play this very well.
Yeah, bro.
They pattern this very fucking well.
They did. They actually did. It's that movie's sick. I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah, neither can I.
I don't know
interdimensional, three Spider-Mans,
all different Spider-Man, all different things.
Yeah.
It's going to be wild because I think they're bringing Jamie Foxx back as well, aren't they?
Oh, I didn't know that.
As like Electro, whatever his name is.
Yeah. That was an average one, man. That was an average. I think was that Tobey Maguire number 2? No, Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield.
The second one, was it?
Second Andrew Garfield movie.
Garfield, yeah. Was average.
I think he was an average villain.
He was an average villain, but I'm sure there were 2 villains in that movie.
Yeah, there was.
Green Goblin as well.
Green Goblin was in there. Yeah. And that's where Mary Jane dies.
Yes, when she bounces off the.
Not Mary Jane.
I know who you mean.
Not Mary Jane. His girl.
Yeah.
But
it's MJ, no?
Nah, it's not MJ. It's because his girl, the Andrew Garfield's girlfriend, wasn't MJ.
I remember. I know her face is in my head. The yacht with the lisp. Her face is in my head. I can't remember her name though.
It's what is her name?
I'm gonna forget.
Emma Stone played her.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
But anyway, it's not MJ. I'm sure it's not MJ, is it?
I don't know. I think it is, but I don't know. It has to be.
It can't be
Spider-Man, fam.
No, because it's not. Okay, let me just type in Emma Stone. Emma Stone, Spider-Man. 2012. Is that when that came out?
Yeah, wow.
Jesus Christ. Gwen Stacy, bro. Gwen Stacy.
Yeah, she bounced off the floor.
Her neck
bounced off the floor. Andrew was there,
bro. When he's like
upside
going
down,
through the things,
trying to catch her.
Sickest scene.
Yeah.
They must have cameras in there. Cameras and green screens.
She bounced off the floor. His heart would have left his chest.
Oh, what a scene,
he was
bro.
trying to grab it like that. Yeah.
What a scene. And the web had like fingers like reach out.
Yeah. It was sick. It was sick.
Sick. Absolutely sick. Yeah, man. Loved that. Absolutely loved that. That was heavy. That was actually heavy.
It was a good one.
Yeah, but really good one. Electro as a villain was pretty basic.
Pretty
to be
trash.
fair. He had potential.
He did.
I found even Green Goblin was trash as well.
Yeah, but he was a follow-on from episode 1 from the first one, or no? I'm sure he was in it in another one.
That guy,
Green Goblin,
the original Green Goblin.
His face is in my head. I can't remember his name, but I know who he is.
The guy in Spider-Man 1.
Yeah.
With Tobey Maguire. Yeah, he's Green Goblin, yeah.
It's not the same Green Goblin in Andrew Garfield, or no? Is it a different one?
No, bro. It's a young guy.
I can't remember the
It's
face.
a young guy. It's his boy. What's his name? Because obviously James Franco played his boy when it was Tobey Maguire.
Yes.
And then this young guy when it was Andrew Garfield played his boy.
Okay.
I can't remember his name's completely escaped me. But he was the Green Goblin in that one.
Okay.
Because he had some disease thing.
Okay. I don't remember.
And then he used like a spider bite or he used satin, one of these weird animals, to try and cure his disease.
Okay.
Because that's what his dad died from, that disease. So he's trying to cure it, and that's why it just mutated him, bro. Mutated him.
Okay.
But yeah, that was live. But yeah, I didn't really fancy both of them as the villains, but I thought, like, to be fair, all I can remember is that scene. But I think Andrew Garfield's all right as a Spider-Man, you know?
I thought it was cool. It's not my favorite.
Is Tom Holland your favorite? Or are you going to say Tobey's your favorite?
I want to say Tom Holland is my favorite purely because he's the most recent one I've seen, and purely because the way the cinematic experience has evolved since the first Spider-Man, I enjoy Tom Holland a lot more because there's just a lot more happening. There's a lot more pleasing. There's a lot more things pleasing to the eye as opposed to Tobey Maguire back in 2001 or wherever it was. You know, that was a century. It's a lifetime ago. You know, so because I'm so used to seeing Tom Holland now and like the experience of Marvel now, I prefer Tom Holland. That's the only reason. I would say that's the only reason why. But obviously, my initial introduction to Spider-Man was Tobey Maguire. And that he was staple, you know, 1, 2, and 3. He was.
You just don't know any different.
He was staple.
Yeah.
You know, so.
I
would say Tom Holland, Tobey, Andrew.
Swear.
That's what I'd say.
Mine's Tom, Andrew, Tobey. Tobey's like down here for me. Only a lot, but like you said, obviously I grew up on Tobey.
Yeah.
And in my head, that was just Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I didn't know any different.
Yeah.
But now I do know different.
Yeah.
I can look back in retrospect and be like, oh, you were actually trash.
The thing is, I can't look back and see it because I can't remember the movies as much. I just remember that he was 1, 2, and 3. You know? And I grew up in that, so that's why he gets the clout and what he deserves. Whereas Andrew Garfield, I know he did 2, but all I remember is that scene where he tries to catch his miss and she dies. I don't remember the movie that much, or these 2 movies that much.
I remember his like whole. I just found his whole demeanor was like way better for what I know as Spider-Man.
Okay.
Just like real witty, real charismatic. That's the thing as well. Tom Holland's like a bit of a combination of the two. Whereas like Tobey Maguire had shit bants.
Yeah.
Was very socially awkward. Which is like panders more towards the like geeky nervous side of Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Whereas Andrew Garfield was like super charismatic and witty and really jokey and like immature and playful and stuff like that, which is like more towards like comic book Spider-Man. Whereas Tom Holland's like a bit of a combination of both. He's like still super socially awkward, is funny, but does have some like charm and charisma and stuff. So I do really, really like Tom Holland. Because he's the only one who's funny without trying to be funny. Do you know what I mean?
I hear you.
Whereas I think Andrew was like, I think in terms of like acting, like playing a part, he actually like out of all 3 of them, in my opinion, he nailed it the best. If someone said like, this is the attributes of Spider-Man,
yeah.
Let's see what you can do. he's the only one that I was like, oh, rah, like he looks like he's trying to be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Whereas the other two, like Tom Holland, I wouldn't be surprised if that's just who he is in everyday life.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it's when I say like I think Tobey Maguire's trash, I don't think it's his fault. I don't think it's his acting that's trash. I think he's a decent actor, but I just think the character that they put him as, I was just like, this ain't it. This ain't Spider-Man. But I obviously didn't think that. I didn't care at the time. Maybe if I thought about it, I would have cared. I would have, but at the time, I didn't give a shit. I was a kid. I just loved it all.
Yeah, just Spider-Man. Yeah,
I loved it
I'm
all,
here to watch
bro.
1, 2, and 3.
But yeah, man, I can't wait for that new Spider-Man.
Should be very, very, very interesting. Very interesting.
I can't wait, bro.
I'm very intrigued. The trailer will be nuts. The trailer already will be nuts.
The trailer's gone up. Have you seen the trailer for
Black Widow?
Not Black Widow. That's out now, right? I think that came out a few days ago. I've seen the trailer for that. The Eternals.
No, I've not seen the trailer for that. No, I didn't know the trailer was out. Yeah. Say
It looks
no
heavy.
More. Say no more.
It's like a teaser thing. They don't delve into much.
So it's not a proper trailer. It's like a...
So yeah, it's like an alright trailer, but they don't showcase too much of like ability wise and stuff like that. But it's like, it looks decent.
Okay. When is that out? That's out pretty soon, couple months?
Maybe a couple of months. I think. And they've got that other one as well. Was it Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi and the something.
10 Rings.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that's kind of hard still.
I've not seen the
I see the trailer for that one. It's kind of hard. It looks decent, bro. I'm looking forward to it. Should be a good...
Phase 4 should be good.
Yeah, it should be a good... how do you say it? Like, time to go back to move. Now the cinemas are back open.
Yeah.
It's like, bang.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been watching Loki.
Okay, what do you think so far?
Live.
Told you.
My only gripe is with the power leveling. His power scaling's off, bruv.
Loki himself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, he's a god, fam.
Yeah.
And man got smacked up in a supermarket by any random brat.
Yeah.
Smacked up. And I'm like...
Yeah, but if this was in the TVA, no?
No, bro. This is when they went to that apocalypse zone. Spoiler alerts, guys.
Sorry, guys. Yeah.
When they were trying to track down my girl... And he was like, "Oh, this is where she's hiding."
Oh, she
and
hides in the...
Yeah. And she was enchanting randomers.
Yes.
And then she enchanted some trucker guy.
Yes.
And he smacked Loki up.
Because I thought the reason why he couldn't do anything about it was because... I can't remember, it was a few episodes ago, because it was in the TVA, and obviously he can't use his powers in the TVA.
Yeah, he can't use his powers in the TVA, but this one went in the TVA.
Okay.
This one was on road.
Okay, on road.
He got banged, fam.
Yeah.
And I was this is Loki, you know.
I also think
no punk.
I also think the reason why he allowed himself to get banged is because he wanted to figure out who the person was. Because at this point he didn't know it was the girl. He didn't know, because she hadn't shown her identity.
No, he didn't know it was a girl, but he knew that the person smacking him up wasn't...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So I think maybe he was just waiting, as opposed to... I know. You know what I'm saying, though.
Come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying.
I know what you're trying to say.
I think he was just waiting to see.
Nah, he wasn't waiting for shit, bro. He got banged.
He did get banged. Spoiler alert, guys. Sorry. If you've not seen Loki, you need to see Loki. It's really good.
But yeah, I caught up on the most recent episode yesterday.
Yeah.
Where Donnie, the old Donnie...
Yeah.
Conjured a
whole city. A whole
Asgard.
city.
A whole Asgard.
Yeah. He's got powers.
Fam, I'm standing like that.
Fam,
I was like,
shaking. Yeah.
Because my boy messaged me and said 5's the best episode. And I watched half of it, dropped sleep, and then last night watched the other half. So when I'd already watched the first half and dropped sleep, I was thinking, it'd been a few days in between. Okay. I was thinking, big man, this is not the best episode. This episode is shit. Yeah. Not shit, but it's just childish. Like all these different Lokis and all this stuff. And so it's all right, but it's nowhere near the best episode. And then that finale,
it was good. I think is there only 6 episodes or 8? Is that 6 or 8?
Really?
It's really short. So I think this week is the last one, or next week maybe.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. I'm enjoying it. Yeah. It's nice because I haven't been able to get into any of them.
Okay.
I've not even tried.
Oh, you've not seen...
I've not seen WandaVision. I've not seen the fucking Falcon. And Billy Barnes, whatever.
And Billy Barnes. Wow.
Bro, I haven't seen any of them. I've never... You don't know what it is? I've never, ever... I just have a bad history with TV superhero shows.
I know what you mean.
So, like... For example, like Green Arrow, The Flash. Like I watch them, I'm like, this is shit. Yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Those are all DC though. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is Marvel, but I've never watched those purely because I know for a fact Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is never going to be on the same level as any movie. So I've not even wasted my time.
Yeah.
That's
I
because I've
watched
never
one
wasted my
episode of
time.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and I was like, this is shit.
The budget is too low compared to
Yeah,
everything else. That's why
yeah.
I've not bothered. But
So-
because of the fact, sorry to cut you off,
Go
James,
on.
but because of the fact that the other two are like done by Marvel on Disney, blah blah, I just know that the production value and the intrigueness and the whole storyline is going to be 10 times better than all these other ones.
I know it is. I know it is. I
It just
think
takes
it's
time.
The fear in me. You
You don't want to be disappointed, or
I don't know that how do I explain it? I think, to be fair, I think if someone had said to me, because with WandaVision and all the other ones, no one said to me, see how you just said now, like, oh, it's only going to be 6 episodes or something like that. If someone said, oh, jump on WandaVision, it's like a 6-piece drama or it's a 6-piece thing, then I would think like, okay, right, they've probably gone in on this.
Yeah.
But all I know is a show.
Yeah.
It's just a show.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I don't know if they're doing seasons of this.
Yeah,
I don't know what's
yeah,
going on.
yeah.
If someone said this is like, if someone tried to break it down to me and was like, they're doing like sideline 6-piece epics about different
individual
characters
Yeah.
among the show, then I'll be way more intrigued to watch it.
Yeah.
So only reason I watched Loki is because you, my boy Josh, and like maybe my brother and a few other people were like, nah, Loki's next up.
Yeah.
Loki's
Loki's next up.
Loki's the one, bro. Like, and I was thinking, all right, bet, like, I'll watch it. Everyone was like, yeah, Loki's actually the one. So I watched it and I was thinking, yeah, sick. I banged for it.
Episode 1 was great. It so many unanswered
Banged
questions.
for it.
I was like,
yeah.
man.
So it was live, man. Someone needs to kill this mixed race yet, or the light skin yet.
Oh yeah.
Someone needs to kill her.
Yeah.
She's a betraying hoe.
But she's also, because she doesn't have the answer to the question, she's also trying to figure stuff out.
Exactly, bro. We're all on the same team.
Yeah.
She's just too stush to admit
Too
it.
stush to admit it. Too stush to admit it. I hate people like that. Too stush
She
to
won't
admit
admit it to Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
She won't admit it to the black cat that she's caged up. She won't admit it to the female Loki. She ain't admitted to no one.
No one. She didn't even know the Eternals were fucking robots or whatever.
Yeah, bro. She's been having meetings with them.
Going through like
Bro,
gold.
she must feel like an idiot.
Idiot.
She's had briefings galore for years.
But
with
the only
these
thing
men.
that she did know that the other people didn't know was that when you get pruned, you don't die. That's what that's the only thing she knew.
She
about.
did know that.
She knew that.
She did know that.
Because sorry to cut you off again, because when Loki got pruned and then at the end of the episode you saw him wake up, I was like, what is going on? I think I had seen that before I told you to watch Loki.
Oh, really?
So I saw that episode, I was thinking, yeah, man.
Yeah. That was live. However, again, see, this is another thing. This is a very small gripe.
Okay.
But I understand they're working with a timeline and the editors need to cut some shit out to make it fit the episode length. But when he woke up and there was like 5 different Lokis standing over him, I thought...
At the end of that episode or the beginning of the next episode?
I can't remember.
Okay.
Whenever he woke up and saw the Lokis,
Okay.
I thought, when you get pruned, you must just get sent... All your variants get sent to one spot.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Then I find out that when you get pruned, we're spoiling this, but it's fine. When you get pruned, every man gets sent there.
Yeah.
Everyone they've ever
Everyone.
pruned gets
Yeah,
sent
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
So I was thinking, hang on, what are the fucking odds then if everything that's ever been pruned, because these man prune towns,
Yeah.
villages, everything
Yeah,
they
yeah.
prune. So I'm thinking, hang on, if everything that's ever been pruned gets sent to this one spot, what are the fucking odds that as soon as my man gets pruned there, all of his variants are just standing over him?
Around, yeah.
This place must be infinitely big.
Yeah.
And all of my mans are just there. Like, nah. What are the fucking odds of that?
I hear you.
What are the fucking odds of that?
I hear you. I didn't think of it like that.
I've only just thought about it now when I'm actually just clocking it all together.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
thinking, hang on, that doesn't even make sense. That literally doesn't even make sense. But hey,
And when she pruned, female Loki pruned herself, and she was driving Owen Wilson, and they met the main Loki in the car.
they were just
Like,
whipping.
whipping, and they met him like 2 minutes later, like in infinite space. Yeah, that's not going to be possible. It's not going to be
That
possible.
don't make no sense.
Yeah, but
yeah, obviously they're working to time frames here. They need to sort something out. They can't have 3 episodes of my man just wandering around.
just in a
looking
little
for
mini,
man.
just looking for someone. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, they can't run that.
But no, it's a good show, guys. I know we spoiled a lot of it, but if you
We
haven't
do
watched
that,
it,
though.
we do that, yeah.
and then people are still like, I want to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm watching. You sure? I literally just told you everything.
But no,
that
but
happened.
James, you should I still feel like you should watch WandaVision. Episodes 1, 2, and 3 are slow.
All right.
But because I think also because WandaVision was the first series of what they're doing at the moment, I think they wanted to build up an audience and / an understanding of what they wanted to do, because it's the first 3 episodes. You just are so confused as to what this show is going to be about. You don't understand it. But when you kind of, so obviously you've not seen it, but when you kind of figure out where it's heading, it starts to get heavy. Because I think WandaVision is 8 episodes or 10, I can't remember. And it only gets good from like episode 4.
Okay.
So you just have to bear it. You just have to bear it.
I'll try my best, G.
And you
is like, does it start off like a black and white thing?
Yeah.
Because I saw the trailer.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer originally of some black and white thing. I was thinking, there's no way in hell I'm watching that.
But I know that's what I thought as well. But
Yeah.
once you get to like episode 4 and 5, you understand why it was in black and white.
Cool. Fair
you
play.
know?
Have you seen any of the new Rick and Morty's?
I've only seen episode 1.
Oh,
Incredible.
so good.
Have you seen all of them so far?
Now I've seen,
Because I think there's like 3 or 4 out so far.
I've definitely seen 2 of them. I think I've only seen 2. I've seen the Mr. Nimbus one. Is that number 1?
I don't know the titles. This is when Morty travels back in time to one spot and he keeps kidding.
Yeah, Mr. Nimbus, where the my man with the fish my man, that's Rick's nemesis.
Yes.
He's trying to do a freeway with Jerry and his
Yes, that's episode 1. And then Morty keeps going back to a timeline where next day is 15 years later kind of thing.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Good episode.
And he's so close to smashing what's her face.
I can't remember her name, Jessica, yeah.
Oh, fam. I was gutted for him.
Great episode.
Amazing.
The writers are incredible.
They're so good.
The writers are incredible.
I was howling, Fuhad.
I've got it downloaded on my Sky, so I'm going to watch that one.
The second
again.
one is really good as well.
I've not seen that one yet.
Really good as well. It fucks with your head. Yeah, it's really good.
I love it, man. Rick and Morty is one of the greatest shows. I don't know how they came up with that concept.
Neither do I. It's so
but
good.
It's one of the great. Actually, I do know how they came up with the concept because it's from Morty's based on Back to the Future guy, no?
Yeah, it's like a spoof of Back to the Future. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, but yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna watch them. I'm gonna watch episode 1 again.
Yeah, I'm intentionally taking my time with it. I'm not watching more than one a day.
A day, like say there's 10. There's only like 4 out.
No, but I mean like one at a time. If I'm watching one in one day, I'm not watching another one.
Okay,
I'll wait till another day.
You want to savor them? Yeah.
So yeah, I just love it. I love it, man. And plus, I know from experience that binging, because it's so funny and so clever, binging Rick and Morty, you 3-4 episodes in, you can lose the novelty of it.
Of course, and you won't be able to digest the episode as well as...
Yeah. You're just watching it now.
Yeah.
And you're still laughing, but it's just like...
You can't get everything that's going on. You can't get all the punchlines. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Because there's episodes in there that I, in the past, like season 1, season 2, stuff like that I intentionally, if I'm going back, I will skip them. Because my memory of watching it is like, this is a dead episode.
Okay.
But actually... if I'm stuck in a position, like for example, if I'm at your yard or from someone else's yard and they're watching that episode, I'm howling for it. It's funny.
Because you've seen it in different light.
Because I'm seeing it in different light. When I watched it before, I probably banged like 5 episodes before that.
Yeah.
And I'm just watching it now.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
The one that sticks out for me is the one with that little puppy. You know that puppy gets the like some robot thing.
Yes, that's like season 1, episode 3 or something like that. Yeah.
I must have watched that. That must have literally been the 3rd episode on a trot that I just watched.
Yeah.
And I was just like, it's funny, but it's like, it's whatever.
We are not them. We are not them. I remember, you know what I'm talking about?
Bro.
Oh, it's a funny show, man.
Rick and Morty is the best.
One of the best shows ever
It's
watched.
the best. I was listening to Chris D'Elia's podcast the other day, and it's actually so relatable that if you understand like his personality, he is Rick. He's the real life version of Rick.
Okay.
Like the things he like rants about and gets vexed about are very minute, pedantic things about human, like the human complex.
Okay, yeah.
So that is Rick. That is Rick. So when he gets vexed, he brings up an episode, because when he said it, he said he only started watching it because people kept commenting on his video saying, "Bro, you're literally the real Rick Sanchez."
Oh, really?
And he was thinking, who's Rick Sanchez? So obviously he started watching it just to find out, and he said the one bit that sticks out for him that made him realize, like, "Oh, these men actually right. This is me."
Yeah.
Was when Rick and Morty in the garage, and Rick says, "Oh, turn on the light on the right hand side," and you hear it go, and then, and man said, "What was the click before that click?"
Let me just get this straight. Did you? I can't even remember how he said it. Yeah.
Man said there was like a proverbial prior click before the actual click
that I asked for. Is that correct? He's like, yes. It's like, come with me, grab a shovel.
Man
like,
just killed off bare random people. Man said, Grizzly said, that's my man. That's him. And you can tell from the things he gets vexed about.
Yeah.
That's him to a T. His podcast, bro, if anyone, I hate to promote anyone else's above our own, but if anyone thinks I'm good at telling stories, Chris D'Elia is the best storyteller of all time. Minus Dave Chappelle. On the spot, the funniest storyteller, bro. The funniest storyteller.
Gang.
He brings you there, but also describes it in a way that even if you don't have his temperament, you can physically understand why someone would get vexed because he gets vexed about pathetic things.
Yeah.
But he's so good at explaining that you realize that and bringing you there that you think that is annoying.
Sense,
yeah. I can see why you're vexed about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, it's wild. He's so good. His podcast is called Congratulations. So I'd advise if people like ours, I think they'd like his because it's just him.
Yeah.
He goes for an hour just ranting about shit. Just him.
I think you've shown me a few episodes.
Yeah,
before.
it's great.
So I've seen some of his sketches on Netflix, like prior to them like taking it down and blah blah blah. But I don't remember them. That's the thing.
I actually don't rate his stand up that much.
Okay.
I think he's way funnier on his podcast than he is in stand up.
Okay.
But that's also how I feel about Joe Rogan.
He's funnier in his pod than his stand up.
I enjoy his podcast way more than I enjoy his stand up.
I've seen all his stand-ups on Netflix and I found them very funny.
Yeah, that's probably because you don't watch his pod.
Fair enough.
Not saying that you'd stop finding it funny, but a lot of the things that he references in his stand-up are ideas that started on the pod.
Okay.
So he starts having a conversation about something random on the pod, and then they just talk shit about it.
Yeah.
And you can see he's taken that concept, refined it, and turned it into a really good joke. But I know where that started. I listened to the whole conversation.
Yeah.
So when he's saying it on here, I'm just like, oh. But I liked it when it was raw and unrefined.
Yeah,
but I can see why someone who's never heard anything like that before will find that so funny. So it's a bit like, ugh.
Was he the one that did... Have you seen all his stand-ups on Netflix, by the way?
Not all of them. I've seen 2, I think.
Was he the one that did that growling sex monster?
Maybe, bro. I don't remember.
He was talking about how... I'm going to butcher this. I'm going to fucking butcher this. It's jarring me. I can see it in my head where he's got the microphone in his hand. He's got a chair there and he's standing on the chair like this, like some fucking perverted monster. And it's just like... He's like making weird noises and stuff.
Bro, I do not know. I can't remember. Seen that one.
I can't remember what the joke was, but I'm pretty sure it was him.
It sounds like something he would do.
I'm pretty sure it was him.
It sounds like something he would do.
I can't remember what the joke was, but it was funny. It was funny, bro.
Fair play.
It was talking about a nightmare, like a night stalker. I can't remember. It was funny though. Fuck. It's funny. It was annoying that I can't remember it.
Bro, we've been going for time. We haven't even done fun fact. Nothing.
I'm sure they don't give a fuck.
Bro, it's cool.
All right, guys. The fun fact of the day. Fam? Fam? When you see this picture...
God. All right.
So, in 2005, photographer Atif Saeed captured this intense photograph of a male lion moments before it launched an attack on him. He narrowly escaped with this incredible shot of a face-to-face lion about to kill him. I'm going to show you the picture. And then I'm going to zoom in on the picture. This is a real shot, bro.
This was a lion about to eat him.
This is a lion about to attack him.
Is he dead? Did he die? Move the thing. Did he die? I'm not looking at that.
Look at it.
And pressing click.
Look at this picture, bro.
Let me look at it. I'm looking. Wow.
That is scary.
That's terrifying,
That's
bro.
terrifying. That's a terrifying thing to watch. It's a terrifying thing to watch. And it's in your favorite place as well, Lahore.
It's in Lahore.
It's in Lahore. So Atif,
I don't know there are lions in Lahore.
Atif Saeed, a nature photographer in Pakistan, just had a close encounter with a wild cat and captured it all on camera. A lion at a safari zoo near Lahore locked eyes with the photographer, and right before the wild animal charged at him, he managed to capture these menacing photos. So Saeed said, I was thinking I must show the character and status of the lion, and this was the only way I could think to achieve this. The dangerous animal approached as few as 10 feet before it jumped at the photographer as he scrambled back to his Jeep. He said, I was sitting in front of him just near the car, and my door was open. I was sat there a few feet away, so he started treating me like he's prey. I was laughing at the time, but now when I think back at it, the lion was about to attack. I don't think I'll be able to do it again. It was a very close encounter, but he didn't die. Just to let you know, he didn't die.
So hang on. He's chilling.
He's chilling. He jumped out of his Jeep.
Left the door open, sitting down in front of the Jeep, and he's watching this lion, and he's intentionally putting himself as prey.
So no, what had happened was I didn't read everything because it was a bit long, but I read it before. What had happened was he was taking initial pictures of the cat, but the sound of the shutter, the actual camera, drew the cat's attention. That's why he was looking at him and began to slowly approach him.
Yeah.
So when he was taking a few more, then he got that specific picture.
He realized like, oh shit,
yeah. And then he saw that, and
he saw that, and he scrambled in the Jeep.
He dipped in the Jeep.
He deserves to get bitten, fam.
Bro, ski.
He deserves to get bitten.
That is the scariest thing I'd ever see. I could never see that.
Nah, no way, bro.
Ever,
no way.
Ever see that.
No way.
Ever see that.
I'll freeze. My blood will run cold.
That's the scary. No, zooming into that picture made it seem as if it was a painting. That's how fine detailed it was.
Nah, bro.
I couldn't see that, bro.
Nah.
That lion was ready to eat.
You know what? Yeah, I'm actually sick and tired of people not taking nature seriously.
They're not.
There was I've said this on here before, I'm sure. But there was a brer one time that I saw a video. It's the most hilarious thing. He's pandering. He's just strutting through this like lion cage. I think he just fed them or whatever.
Okay.
And he's just strolling back to the gate. Fam, one lion as he's walking towards the gate, one lion jumps out, grabs his ankle and drapes his thing. When I say he's literally scraping at the ting, and he's saying, help me. And someone's got a camera behind the fence. And he's like, help me. And it drags him back. And you can't see him. All you can see is him screaming, saying, help, help. And people don't know whether to go in or not.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not going in.
I'm not going anywhere.
For starters, I'm not going in. You're mad, bro.
I'm not going anywhere.
Drapes him. And I was thinking, these men are not taking nature serious.
They're not, bro.
You think you can just... I don't even know what to say. You think you could just strut through the lion's den, literally?
Bro, like Joey Exotic, for example. I think a few of the people that worked for him...
They got bit.
One
yet lost their hand or some shit,
One
right?
lost their arm, one's lost their leg. And then when Joey Exotic did the show with Louis Theroux, have you seen that one? He's done like a one-off
have I seen that one? I love Louis Theroux. Maybe I have. I've seen so much Louis Theroux, but when you say that, I remember thinking, I think I have, but was it old?
Old. He's done two. He's done a recent one that came out this year.
I haven't
like
seen
an
that one.
aftermath of Joey Exotic, and an old one. I've seen
maybe
both.
I've seen the old one. Maybe.
Again, it was at his a zoo park thing. I can't remember what the park was called. And he was going through, and he said, "Oh, don't get too close." And he said, "If the lions captured you, I would shoot you in the head. I wouldn't even try and save you," because he said it would save me time. And Louis was like, "Wow, really?" He's like, "Yeah, I would happily shoot you in the head because it would relieve you of the stress. Because there's no way they can drag you out,
bro.
There's no way they can drag you." He said he would shoot you in the head, and that's it. That's you done. And he was laughing about it. Joey was just laughing about it.
These men aren't taking it serious, bro.
I'm not on any of that.
Neither am I.
On any of that. I love to live.
This is a very random thought and a very controversial thought.
Okay.
But I'm going to say it anyway. I was thinking about it. It relates to kind of like not taking nature seriously and thinking that because we're human beings, we're just going to be fine.
Yeah.
And it's such a weird feeling to be human and to think, even though we know we're not immortal, to just have it in our head that that's even like a thing, that is just like we're unlikely to die in this situation. Like we can swim with sharks, I'm sure we'll be fine. Like we can cage up wild animals, I'm sure we're going to be fine. Like we're just a higher level. Like there's animals and then
because
there's
we
us.
can speak and do stuff with our hands.
Because we can do these stupid little fancy party tricks. Then because I've got this,
because
this
a little
thumb
thumb
thing,
yeah.
little opposable thing.
Yeah.
All of a sudden I'm better. Nah, bro. I was thinking the concept of the afterlife.
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking about afterlife the other day, and I was thinking, right, okay, let's just take like religion out of it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
How arrogant is it of mankind to assume that there must be something after this?
Mm-hmm.
That we can't just die.
Mm-hmm.
All these animals can die, and they just die.
Yeah.
But us, there must be
I've
something else.
never thought of it that way. In terms of like animals can die, we don't think of it.
We don't think of yeah.
But we think that
we think there has to be something else.
I've never thought of that.
Most people, even if you're not religious, most people struggle to have the idea that when we die, it's just done.
It's just done. Yeah.
Everyone's like, it can't be done. There must be something else. Like my life means something.
Yeah.
It can't just be locked. My life is special. Like I mean something. There's no way when this physical body dies that my soul can die with it. It's just I there must be something else for me. And it's just like that's the most arrogant thing I've ever heard. Nah, bro, you're like everything else. You die. You're done.
It's scary, man.
Of course, it's terrifying.
That's scary, bro.
The lights go out and that's it.
That's it. You're literally here for what? A span of 70 years, roughly, on average?
74, I think, is the average age.
On average, I'm like... When you think about it, it is long, but it's not. It is long, but it's not, bro. We're 30.
30. Our best years are behind us.
They are.
We're already on the slope down now.
Yeah. Our agile years are gone.
I don't feel like I did shit.
Neither do I, bro. All I did was education and chill. Education and work. Sorry, let me not even say chill. Education
My
and
prime
work.
years, I don't feel like I did anything, bro.
know,
and now my body's saying, nah.
It's declining. My body is declining.
I wake up and I'm aching, bro. I've got plantar fasciitis. My foot bottom aches.
James, my thumb, my big toe thumb thing, there's something under it, and it's not okay with me. It's not okay with me. Me and Bella have been talking about it before. It's called plantar something. Because when you said plantar, it just triggered me.
Yeah.
And it's just not okay. It's only on the left one as well.
Yeah, my left foot bottom,
Bro.
the arch, stings. If I try and run, stings, bro. And I'm like, I'm broke. I'm done.
Broken, bro.
Done at it. If I was a horse, they'll put me down.
Oh, on the spot. That's scary.
And I'm supposed to live the rest of my life just getting worse and worse and worse. My best years are behind me.
I feel like, I don't know why, but I was thinking about this. I feel like, obviously, when you're born in a hospital, unless you have home birth or whatever, and you do all these checkups, make sure you're okay, blah, blah, blah. I feel like when you hit 30, there should be like a national thing where everybody that's 30 just get checked.
Mandatory physical.
Mandatory physical at 30, because I feel 40 is too old and 20 is too young. 30 is like a good cusp, like you're slowly peaking. So we need to make sure you're okay.
Yeah.
And it should be for everyone.
I'm scared that, all right, when I get PP, I'm going to get private medical. And when I do, I'm going to get checked up.
For everything, yeah.
But I'm terrified.
What they're going to find?
I'm terrified that they're going to look at me and think, how are you standing?
Yeah. I'm going to think that as well.
Like your bowels are about to fall out your ass. Big
Yeah,
man.
I know I've got stuff that I don't know I've got. You know?
Oh, 100%.
100%.
Like, touch wood, but I'm certain if anyone's getting cancer, it's me. Oh, I'm certain of it, bro. Because I just can't be bothered. I can't be bothered.
And me both.
I
bro.
can't be bothered.
I've definitely got diabetes. I
wouldn't be surprised if you do, to be fair.
Checked that up.
Yeah.
But I know
one day you
brewing.
will have diabetes.
Something's brewing.
You're going to get gout or something. Bro. But
I'm on my way
I
out.
think like I probably should get cancer. Out of most people I know, because I feel like I could handle it. Psychologically.
You couldn't handle it.
No. Hear me out. I probably have moments where I'm just taking a shit and I just break down. Do you know what I mean?
You couldn't handle it.
I'll
When
take
you're
a
alone,
shit, and I'll wipe my ass and I'll get up and I'll look in the mirror and my eyebrows are stick thin and I'm pale as a ghost. I'll cry. But when I'm done with that, I feel like I could firm it.
Eyebrows are stick thin. Oh, that's jokes.
And I'm just pale, fam.
You're
Bags
withering
under
away.
my eyes.
You're withering away.
I was like, fuck's sake. But I feel like
Man
psychologically,
said
like,
after he's taking a shit. Why did you do that?
I'll wipe my ass in it. Just, you got to look. You have to look.
I know, but it was just the motion sweetened me. The motion sweetened me.
Yeah, I'd be pale as a ghost and I'll cry that time, but then I'll get over it. But I think if I was in a doctor's office, say like me and my wife are sitting in a doctor's office, and you know when you have your hands and then like her hands on top of yours and you're locked in like that, and we'll be waiting for the news.
Yeah.
I just feel like the doctor will turn to me like, all right, Mr. Duncan, I'm really sorry, but you've got like stage 4 like bowel cancer. Like it's bad. I feel like she'll be bawling, and I'll just probably kiss my teeth, and I'll be like, shock.
I knew it.
Had to be me.
Yeah,
of course it's me. And I'll tell you, and you'll be like, same shit. Hate it had to be you, bro.
Hey, it had to be you.
And
bro.
I just feel like the way my life has gone, it's of course it's gonna be me.
Yeah.
But I feel like because of that, because I've had, like, I'm not saying I've had the worst life in the world. Obviously, I haven't. But like,
You've had certain adversities.
because I've had certain adversity.
Yeah.
I feel like someone telling me, bro, you've got cancer and you're terminal.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd just be like, the game is the game. There's no one safe in this game, bro. It is.
Sorry to cut you off, James. As when you said terminal, I think I wasn't at work, but Bella was at work, and she sat a family down, and we have little notes for each guest sometimes, depending on like if they've got a request or blah blah blah. And he said, "Oh, can we get a nice table? Because this is my father's last meal. He's what's the word I'm looking for? You just said it.
He's terminal.
He's terminally ill." And you just see it, like, as she was walking past, she said, you could just see her, knowing that this is and it was his birthday. This is his last birthday meal, bro. You know you're not making your next birthday. You know it.
Nah.
You know you're not.
Nah.
You know, and your whole family's there.
How awkward. Thing is, as well, this is another thing. This is probably the arrogance in me. I just don't feel like I've just got such an issue with authority. No one can tell me this is my last meal. As you're saying it, I'm thinking all I can think of is I bet you I'm making it to my next one. I bet you, bro. I bet you. If I'm well enough now to make it to the restaurant, I'll make it to the next one.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I promise you I'll make it to the next birthday. I'm just getting angry hearing you say it. I'm thinking I'm making it. It's so easy. Why does no one understand? I will make the next birthday. I'm not done. But imagine being so ill that someone could tell you, bro, you're not making your next birthday, and you actually believe them. Because when I hear people say it, like, oh, you've only got 6 months to live and stuff like that, I always fantasize about that. I imagine that scenario, someone telling me, bro, you've got 6 months to live, but I imagine it with the feeling about myself that I have now.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So then I'm always like, obviously I'm going to make it past 6 months. You're crazy. There's no way I can feel like this and you tell me I'm going to die in 6 months. That doesn't make sense to me.
I'm not going to see 2022.
Yeah.
I feel fine.
Yeah, I feel fine. Trust me, I'll make it. But then I think, oh, okay. But imagine you've had chronic back pain so bad that you haven't slept in the last 6 months, and then someone's telling me in 6 months you'll be dead. If you're suffering with that, then I can imagine how you might be like, yeah,
plausible.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I get nosebleeds every half an hour.
I'm on my way out.
Yeah, my eyes are yellow.
I'm clearly on my way out.
I keep losing teeth. Like, yeah, bro, that makes sense. Like, bro, my nails are falling off.
Yeah. You've got scurvy if your nails are falling off, bro.
Yeah, it makes sense. I can say, probably, 6 months at best. You got 6 months to live. Oh, pushing it. You're hopeful.
You'll be gone before August.
Bro, I wear nappies, cuz.
Oh, my days.
I piss the bed every night. So them man, I can see how they'd be like, yeah.
Bet.
And then when your family's saying, you can fight this?
Can I? I wear nappies.
Look at my gums. Look at my gums and tell me fight.
The first nosebleed, I've given up. The first nosebleed.
Yeah. I would, if I found... This is horrible. Bro, if you told me you were having chemo, and I came to visit you, and you were in bed with like a headscarf thing, you have no idea how hard I'd laugh at you, bro. I can imagine you being so pissed off.
I can see it now.
I'd break down.
I can see it now. I'll be fuming.
I know you would.
Be fuming. Just get this visit over and done with. Say your highs and buys and bounce, bro. Trust me, I'll be fuming. Headscarf, you know? Headscarf, no beard.
Headscarf,
skinny.
No beard. Arm out, just
injections
everywhere.
Oh,
drugs.
Frail. I wouldn't be surprised if I would vacuum.
Cry laughing, bro.
I know you would.
Cry laughing. And that's such a weird thing to say.
It'd
be so fucking funny.
I know it would be.
I feel like I'd feel that way about all of my boys. Because Because I understand that they're just fucking fed up.
I would be so fed up. It's unbelievable.
Same.
Unbelievable.
Oh, my family would be crying. I'd just be kissing my teeth, bro. I'm like, get me out of here. This is the thing as well. Whenever I hear about, you know, when people say like about like chemo and stuff, and they're just like, bro, like I just can't. I don't think I can do this anymore. You know, when they're just like, I'm ready to die because I can't do this anymore. And when people like they get, I can't remember what it's called, but when they say if they've got over cancer and then they get cancer again.
Yeah.
And then they're like, all right, cool, we're going to have to redo these chemo treatments. And then you hear people like, nah, I'll rather die. I can imagine that purely because of the throwing up. Fuck everything else. Me and vomiting do not get along, bro. If I had to do vomiting for like 5 days in a row, constant vomiting, I wouldn't even make it 5 days. I was saying it out loud. 2 days.
Yeah.
If I'm vomiting all day and all night for 2 days in a row, I promise you I'm not having another round of chemo. I promise you. These man would shake me and be like, how can you give up so easily? And I'm like, you don't get it.
You don't understand.
All day and all night. Multiple days. I hate throwing up.
vomiting.
Wretched.
You're just shaking on the toilet. You're crying, playing, please, no more, please.
And then you just out your nose and you're just,
the bile
just-
everywhere.
And it's on your side of your face. I can't breathe.
You know when you thought you've got everything out and you take like a few deep breaths and you can feel that one coming.
You're like, and then it gets stuck in. You're like, nope.
Oh, it scares me.
End of day 2, trust me, kill me.
I want to cry.
Fam?
I want to cry.
I'll be sat in the doctor's office and say, lock it off. Lock it all off. Save your money, bro.
Oh,
Save the
bro.
products because I'm done. This thing can take me. Mum say it's been 2 days.
I'm not a fighter
don't
like that.
care.
I'm not a fighter like that.
I feel like I confirm everything until the sick starts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm so done. I give up. I'm so tired. I can't eat. I can't sleep. Bro, no. Because I told you I was sick last week, right?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Fuhad.
Yes.
Fuhad.
I think it was last week or the week before, maybe.
Week before, it's 2 weeks ago. Fam, driving down a country road, stomach's bubbling.
Yeah.
So I went swimming.
It was after London.
It was the day after we got back from London.
yeah.
Day after we got back from London, bro. My stomach's rumbling. I'm
I just
hungry.
heard it. Yeah, we'll eat after.
I'm hungry. So, paint the picture. I felt fine. Got back from London, went to bed, felt fine, woke up, went swimming the next day. Didn't feel sick at swimming, but you know when you just don't feel right? Like the water had an extra chill to it. Do you know what I mean?
No.
The water just felt a bit colder than it should.
Okay.
Do you know when you're just not well within yourself?
Okay.
And even having a shower just doesn't make you feel comfortable.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
You know when you feel like, you know when like you have a really bad hangover and you're like, I need a shower. I need something. And you get in the shower, it's like, it's not even helping.
Yeah, okay. Painting it in that picture, I understand.
That's how I felt in the pool.
Okay.
Like I felt like I had no idea that I was sick. But like getting in the pool, you know when you first get in the pool and it's a bit cold, and then once you've done a few strokes, you feel fine.
Yeah.
It was like one of them where I dived in, did my strokes, got up, and it's still a bit chilly. And I'm like,
This isn't me.
yeah, you don't consciously notice it, but you're just like, I'm just not comfortable. I'm just not comfortable.
Yeah, yeah.
Left swimming, bought myself a Big Mac because I hadn't eaten that day. Felt a bit hungry, bought myself a Big Mac, took one bite, and I was like, ugh, don't want it. That's unlike me. If I haven't eaten today, I'm banging that Big Mac. But all I wanted was one burger. I didn't order any chips. Took one bite, and I was like, no, bro. By the time I'd made it home, I was in bed. Shit had escalated, G. Escalated. And when I was pooping, and when I say it stunk, food had stunk. It was toxic. And I was like,
It must have been had something, bro.
bro, it was a bug. Bug.
yeah.
Whole family got it. Did the rounds. But bug, fam. So, and the thing is, my stomach was doing numbers and I'm pooping. But you know when you think like, okay, I must have food poisoning or something because I'm going to end up having diarrhea or something.
Yeah.
No diarrhea, bro.
Oh,
My
word.
stomach's like bubbling but no diarrhea. And I'm thinking, what is wrong with me?
Yeah.
What's going on? It can't be something I ate. Like, I didn't even eat because at first I thought it was that dodgy Zinger burger that we got in London. I thought, I know that's what it is.
Yeah, with the mayo.
Yeah. That mayo thing. So I thought it's definitely them because she gave me a look. When she gave me the burger, she looked at me like that.
Like, this is yours now.
Yeah, this has been sitting out for 3 days. Enjoy that. That's how it felt. So I thought, it's definitely a Zinger. But when I didn't get the shits, I was like, I don't know what this is anymore.
yeah.
Bro, I'm feeling sluggish. Get in the car, driving. bro. You know when your breathing starts going like shallow, like you can't take a deep breath, and you're just like, okay, and you're getting hot, and I'm like, cool. I need to pull over, bro. Pulled over into some random like drive to a farm. I'm in the sticks, bro. Got out the car. I had to get out on the side of the road. So the side that the road is on is where my car is. So I'm getting out. Cars are like, run around the side of the car. Vomit, bro. Like projectile. Like, wow. Like everything came out. And I was like, holy fucking shit, man.
And you hardly eating that day?
I had one bite of a Big Mac. That's all I'd eaten that day.
Wow.
Going and going and going and going, bro. And you know when you feel so much better afterwards?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, thank God that's done with.
Yeah.
10 minutes later, I felt sick again.
Had you reached home by then? Or you had to drop off?
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no. I'm like an hour from home.
Oh, I would want to cry.
Oh, I did.
I'd want to...
I did want to cry. I didn't cry, but I wanted to cry.
I thought you meant you cried. I would want to cry, James.
Bro.
That's my worst nightmare.
Bro.
Being sick and not being home is my worst nightmare.
Yeah, I wanted to cry my eyes out.
Oh,
I wanted to cry my eyes out, bro.
Couldn't think of anything worse.
As soon as I got home, threw my clothes on the floor, put my sleepy time shorts on, and curled up in bed like I'm dying.
Yeah, I know
like
exactly
I'm dying,
what you mean,
bro. Oh my God. And then just before bed, I had a Fanta, no ice. Best thing I've ever tasted. It felt like elixir in my throat. And I was like, oh God. From all night, I was tossing and turning, sweating, chills, everything, bro. It was a nightmare. It was a fucking
that's a
nightmare.
Nasty bug.
It was horrible, bro. 24 hours was out my system.
Oh,
but those 24, nah.
Worst 24 ever.
You think I'm having chemo? Just from that one day, I know I'm not having chemo. For months, no. Kill me. That's why I don't know how women can handle morning sickness. When they're just sick. Nah, bro, kill me. Kill me, bro. Kill me.
Not on it at all.
Nah.
At all.
I can't handle being sick.
Neither can I.
It's that one thing that I'm just like, nah. Especially when actually, to be fair, when I'm drunk, it's not that bad.
It's the best. It's what you need.
When you're drunk?
A cheeky tactical chunder. I remember when I did one, this was back in your end. We were in North. This was, I think maybe I was still living in London. I think I was still living in London. I was staying at your mum's and I think we went to, can't remember we went to town, but I remember walking through town. I was like, bro.
I remember this.
Walking through town.
You pulled up in one corner and yacked.
Dropped it everywhere. I was like,
good to go.
Literally good to go. Because I think it was Prince from yours, or we went to a bar or something before we hit the club.
We went somewhere, but you were wasted. I remember that.
Wasted.
I remember that. And I remember you saying, I'm going to go make myself sick. I need to because if we carry on drinking, I'm going to pass out.
I think it was, funny enough, I think it was the day we played the drinking game of, we watched Hunter x Hunter from the beginning. I think every time we got a character's name right, we had to drink. Do you remember?
Some shit like that. I remember watching Hunter. I don't remember playing that game, but it makes sense.
I think it was that time.
That sounds like a good game.
I was twatted. I remember. I was twatted.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, wow. Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, I remember you barfed, fam. You barfed.
And I was in my feeling. I think this was 15, 16.
You were in your feelings.
As well. I was emotional back then.
Yeah, I remember getting you home that night. You were staggering.
That was emotional.
You were staggering. You drank all the pain away.
All the pain away.
Fuck.
I hated that time.
I hated it for you.
It was the worst time to be alive.
I was so angry. Let's do. We've been chatting away. Let's do. I've got a fan request.
Hit me.
Let's have a look. See, I think it was on Twitter. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. So this one sent in, and I thought it was quite interesting. So from a young lady, she said, "Hi, I love your podcast, and I wanted to hear your opinion. I'm currently seeing a guy who's 30, and I'm 18."
I read this the other day. I'm so happy you're reading this one.
Really?
I read this 2 days ago.
Swear, because she said it ages ago.
Yeah, I know, but I've read it only 2 days ago.
Oh, fair play. Okay,
it's a good one.
I personally don't have an issue with it because I really like him. But when I've been around people that always have comments to say, and it's annoying. So what do you think?
Oh, shit, no, tell her that's not the one I read.
Ooh.
That's definitely not the one I read. But I'm pretty sure I read one that is 18 and something.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, I'm so sorry. You have to read it again because I was so caught up in what I thought it was going to be.
You just ignored, man.
Yeah, I completely ignored it.
Basic. Literally a few lines. She said, she's 18, he's 30, she likes him. they're together. She has no issue with the age difference, but everyone in her circle has comments to say, and it's starting to piss her off. So like, she wants to say like, what she said. What's our opinion?
Well, it's not like I don't blame your friends or your circle for having an opinion about what your relationship, because I'm assuming your circle are around your age, i.e. 18, 19, 20s, you know? So they're obviously having an issue with it because they're not in your shoes, i.e. dating someone that's 30 years old or in and around that ballpark. So they're probably going to think, one, I'm assuming this is a girl, right? And she's dating a
girl,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that her friends are assuming that my man's only here to pipe you and dip. Because a 30-year-old fucking an 18-year-old, for me, it's just the sexual young attraction. Like, he feels he's old, she's young, but he still feels like I can get young girls. So that's an attraction for him. So they're just fucking. So I feel like that's how maybe the friends might see it. Hence the reason why they may have a problem with it. Also, they may have a problem with it purely because of they don't like how it may look when they're out together and stuff. Obviously, if the girl is fine with it, then the girl is fine with it at the end of the day. But the friends are always going to have a tuppence to say. Always going to have a tuppence to say. Which is understandable.
Yeah.
Because they're only looking out for her best interest as opposed to what the relationship is.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
They're just trying to look out for your best interest, which I can understand. Because, sorry to cut you off again. Because there's not much else. I felt like you were about to, because you were like, yeah, I felt like you were about to. So I felt
You know
like
me, you know me, you
I
know
had
me.
to shut you up. Because there's not much context into this fan request, I'm only speculating.
Yeah.
Because she's not really mentioned saying, oh, her friends are saying this about the guy, or, you know, there's not.
Yeah.
So I'm just speculating as to how.
Cool. But I don't think she wants your advice on what the people are saying. I think she wants our advice on what do we think about an 18-year-old going out with a 30-year-old.
I've obviously never done it, and it's not something I feel like I would necessarily do. I wouldn't say I would date an 18-year-old. I wouldn't necessarily fuck an 18-year-old either, do you know? So for me, but everyone's different. For me, it's a no-go, but everyone is different, you know? It depends on how you make it. Could be like so many variants of what's the word I'm looking
Variables.
for? Variables. There's so many variables. So like I said, because there's no real context to the actual information, I don't know, it's hard.
It is hard. Like, for me, I try and see it. I find it hard to see it from the perspective. Like, okay, so for me, I can see why she thinks it's calm because she's 18 dating an older guy. When I was 18, if I was fucking a 30-year-old woman, I'm gassed.
100%.
I'm gassed.
But I wouldn't. The thing is, I would be gassed to fuck. I wouldn't be gassed to date.
Yeah, true.
Those are two different things for me.
True, but then again, the gender reversals are different.
Yeah, of course.
Gender reversals are different. Like, I can see why an 18-year-old girl or woman would date an older guy.
Yeah, of course.
Because it's like, he plays more into that male role. Like, obviously, if you see a male as like a protector or someone's
protector, provider, all
protector,
that stuff, yeah.
alpha, all this stuff.
Yeah.
I can see even more of that when you're looking at 18-year-old guys versus a 30-year-old man.
Yeah.
Bro, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer.
Of course.
So I can see that from her perspective why she thinks it's fine. From my perspective, as a 30-year-old man, obviously, like you said, doing a thing with an 18-year-old girl, sticky, bro.
Yeah,
it's
very sticky. It's legal, but it's sticky. It's one of them ones where you'd probably tell one other person.
Yeah.
You wouldn't tell that, like,
yeah, that's
it's
the
sticky.
thing. It must play a heavy role on his circle.
Yeah, for sure.
He must either not have friends or his friends must get zero pussy. Do you know what I mean? Because it's sticky.
Yeah.
And like, it's like, I can see it because I've seen 18-year-old girls who do not look 18.
Yeah.
And even if they did look 18, I've seen 18-year-old girls that look banging because they're grown-ass women.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? In terms of like physical development, they're grown-ass women. So you see them and you think banging. And like, it's only when you, like, we've been out where you can see the girls at 18. Do you know what I mean? Like, when we were 18, I couldn't tell who was who.
Yeah.
But now we're much older. If I'm on a night out, I can see it.
Of course.
And then the thought of one of those girls trying it on with me makes me feel like a pedophile.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Makes me feel like a pedophile. So I'm just like, for me, it's hell no. Hell no. And you can kind of see it with the conversation as well. Like, when you speak to people not just girls, but when you speak to 18-year-olds, especially because we have quite a lot of interaction via like comments and DMs and stuff. When we get messages from like people who are like 16, 18, 19, even up to 20, 21, you can see the difference in life experience.
Yeah.
So for me, it's an even more stickier one from his perspective, because I think you guys are actually dating. Dating. He's getting to know you as a person. Surely he's seen some red flags in just conversation about life experience.
Exactly. Your worlds are so far apart.
Like there must be some times in your interest where he must be thinking, fuck,
what am I doing?
I'm actually dating an 18-year-old. You can tell she just became legal, bro. Like that's a concern for me, because I know for a fact that must have happened.
100%.
And the fact that that's not him thinking, actually, I don't know if I should be doing this.
Yeah.
If the fact that's not a red flag for him is a concern for me. Because it's 100% happened. 1,000,000% happened. So from where she's standing, no, hey, it's all good. From where he's standing, he needs to be having a think, bro. He needs to be having a think, because she might not see the differences, but I can promise you that he has.
For sure.
100%.
100%.
And like, I can see why her friends and stuff might have shit to say, because I remember, this is a bit different, but I remember when I was 16, right? I was in year 11. Never fucked anyone in my life. And there was a girl, I hate her guts. Her name was Kirsty, right? Her name was Kirsty.
I hated her guts.
Bro, she was such a bitch. Some white blonde girl called Kirsty Nuttycomb, bro. Kirsty Nuttycomb. I remember her.
Wow, you hated her, boy.
Bro, she was a bitch to me.
Yeah.
But basically, Kirsty Nuttycomb was butters in school, bro.
Yeah.
Butters. But she glowed up a tiny bit. Because I think she had body, but she was still bun. Do you know what I mean? From my perspective. But she started dating a guy who was like 21.
When she was 16.
Maybe a bit older, when we were 16.
Oh, wow.
And I remember we in science class, and I can't remember, we had a little spat. And she just started calling me virgin this and virgin that. And I'm like, hey, yo, back up, man. Hey, yo. And I'm looking around the class, and I'm thinking, I was like, no, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Yeah.
And I should have just owned it and be like, yeah.
So
Because I'm a youth, cuz. That's why. And I'm out trying to fuck other 16-year-olds and they're not about it. So leave me alone. But obviously, my ego got attacked immediately. I didn't know what to do. My face was bright red. Everyone's looking at me.
My face was bright red.
So she's like, virgin, you don't know about virgin. Like, I've got a man and I've had sex and all this stuff and all this, that. And then I remember finding out that her man was like 22. And I was like, yo, your man's a pedo, bruv. What do you mean? He's big man. He's been high school, been college, graduated, had job. He's probably been uni, graduated, everything. Man's 22 years old, fam. And he's banging a 16-year-old.
Yeah, 11 chick.
That's disgusting, my G.
disgusting, yeah.
And 16 in this country is legal.
Yeah,
So
which
he ain't
is
breaking the
weird.
law, but us thinking, that's disgusting. Like, and this is the bars that you're dropping to me about
Is this
virgin.
what you were thinking, or this what you said?
I said it.
Okay.
I said your man's a pedophile, so don't chat to me about virgin this, virgin that, because your boyfriend is a pedophile.
Yeah.
And she was like, nah, it's legal. And like, even the teachers knew it was dodge, but because it's legal, they couldn't say nothing.
Yeah.
I had to firm it. And I remember seeing my man outside school gate, and he was butters, bro. He looked like someone who would fuck a 16-year-old. So even from her circle's perspective, I can see why she's getting so much grief.
Yeah.
Because their age gap's massive. 12 years. And it's an important 12 years. From 18 to 30, that's your entire adult life.
Yeah.
I'm a completely different person. I was a kid when I was 18 in comparison.
yeah.
I didn't think I was a kid.
Yeah.
But when I look back, bro, I was an actual child.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have let me live by myself in uni. They should have let me. I weren't ready.
I know what you
I
mean.
weren't ready, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know what he thinks he's doing. From where she's sitting, babes, from where you're sitting, do your thing. Literally do your thing.
Yeah. But from where he's sitting,
From where he's sitting, he needs to have a
he
word,
needs to
fam.
definitely have a word of himself.
He needs to have a word. 18? Nah, come on, bro. I can't fly.
You can't. Your worlds are so few and far between. So far apart. Like, you guys surely don't have a lot of stuff in common.
You can't.
You can't. You probably just like each other and bang.
Yeah, like,
And say you're dating.
there's shit she's literally not even old enough to do yet.
There literally is. Literally is.
There's shit she's too young to do. If you, man, go to America, she can't drink.
Dude, she can't do anything. She can't do anything. It's bored. Nah, man. It's weird.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah. He needs to. He's obviously not listening to this, but he needs to sort it. He needs to sort it.
You need to also understand why your friends are feeling the way they're feeling.
Yeah, bro.
Because
Because they see it from this.
They see from outside
Rational
the box.
perspective.
Yeah, outside the box. No, not emotion. There's no emotion in it. It's rational, bro. Like, he's too old for you. Simple, straightforward.
Yeah, he is. Now, I'm not saying go date 18-year-olds because I know they're immature as fuck. And they still got acne and everything. And when you're dealing with a real man, you can't. It's hard to go back from that. It's hard. I
She
see
would have
that.
been getting piped as well. Different type of pipe.
Yeah,
it's hard to
she's
go
lived
back.
now.
Yeah.
Her eyes are different now. But yeah, the 30s are big.
It's a huge
deal,
gap,
bro.
man. It's a huge
I'm
gap.
saying, like, obviously it depends person to person, but like 24, 25, cool.
I think 25 is 18, 25 is a push.
25 is the limit.
Yeah,
I think.
25 is the limit, but I think it's still reasonable, you know?
Yeah,
Still reasonable. 18, maybe like 22, 23. That's calm. I think you should need to dial it down a bit, babes.
Bro, 30?
That's a huge age gap.
Yeah, man.
It's a huge age gap. You don't need that. But who are we to tell you what to do, you know?
Yeah, obviously do your
But
thing.
this is just our advice.
Yeah, you
And it's
asked.
clearly bugging you because you asked us.
You fucking asked.
Exactly. So,
So why are you getting vexed about the fucking answer? But yeah, man, let's wrap this up.
guys, hope you enjoyed the episode.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the first, man.
Catch you in a bit, fellas
Peace.
and ladies. Peace.